Seawater mixed with normal water. It contains a high amount of electricity. I can see it in the night. I can see blue electricity inside seawater. And I only need to mix a little bit of seawater in normal water to activate normal water. I use grounding. It's a copper wire connected to the ground. It gives me energy. Drinking seawater gives me energy. I put my eyes in the sun. It gives me energy. I breathe through my nose with my body. It gives me energy. I listen to the birds and tick tick tock. Depending on how many tick 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 tock, I code reading Morse codes. Numbers, each number has a frequency, has a color. I hear the numbers, I read the colors, the words. There's a sixth sense. It's kind of this fifth, talking with some roundings, with the sounds, and here the hidden dimension. There's a Allah, this when we the Allah, what cannot be mentioned. That's what we call the surprise element. He's running away. Going away, cannot stay in this frequency. We're talking about throwing a dice, playing with cards, reading the clouds, checking a drug and tripping. Is this surprise element, putting shuffle on your phone of music, and then the next song, it was just a wow, and in the moment this like shuffle in the music. What I mean is when this, what we call coincidences, or what we call shuffle, like shuffling the cards. This is the sixth dimension. The timekeepers, we can call the elves. Talking about elves, we on the liver. I had to say it. Benben Stone, Plasma Apocalypso. It said we are living on the liver, on a crater, which is reflected in the moon or in the stars. Is the same. We are on a tiny spot on this body called the liver. This part of the body, which is what I think they call the living God. What we're going through, the reason why we can think, we can talk, makes societies, electricity, fire, read the stars, travel through our maps, is the supercomputer. Is activated thousands of years. Is what ancient called the Benben Stone. This is responsible for all the simulation, the synthetic version of life we see, including thinking, including talking. Benben Stone. It's the Phoenix. It's the Christ. is the solution, is the savior for those people, bringing it around and giving it energy. In this moment I talk about it, I could not give it energy. It's not the purpose of the conversation or the talking. The Benben Stone. Who is talking? Who is letting it talk? This is electricity. It's a computer. It works in plus and minus. 99.9% is a plasma. Is energy. Is electricity. We are working in a electric system. 99.9%. The 0.1 is gas. The electricity, the plasma we call, of existence, every matter is 99.9 electricity, plasma. The 0.1 is gas. We read the words in our books, in like Bible, our common book, is spirit. Is the spirit. In Danish, on, the soul. Is this, is we call a gas. Is in scientifically, it's a gaspar form. Is a gas. This gas, plasma, electricity cannot come into the atoms of gas. Who is controlling this body is our gaspar form, our spirit, our on. They say in Danish, it's a beautiful word. So I could also say soul. The gas of our existence in the body, there's a gas part of, it's not all water, it's not all electricity, plus and minus, plasma is not all, is 99.9% plasma. 0.1 is the gas of our existence, which they call the spirit. Talking about again this Benben Stone, it works within plasma. This is why organic matter thinks about suicide and stuff like this. Is the Benben Stone, every thought we can think is the supercomputer, is a black crystal pyramid being charged through our own earth energy. We direct it to this stone, and it gets charged, the supercomputer, and then it's, let's say, a Wi-Fi. It affects everything. Every thinking, every thought. He knows if you're doing good. He knows if you're doing bad. Na 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 na. Benben means seed. Is the seed of what they said the gods. Is the eye of Ra. Whose Ra is these beings sent this supercomputer. So we are talking on a bigger level, like, kill this one. This earth is a spot on the moon. The earth is a star in the sky. It's Sirius. So, I forget the name on the moon, but anyway, there's a guy showing that the moon reflects earth, and there's a much greater earth above. So, is and the stars the same. Talking about Earth again, we are on a liver, on a simulation, meaning that we are not a human, we are not alive. We are like bacteria on our own liver. So we went inside like a simulation to like go through. Every food goes through the liver. We are living on the liver. On a greater beings. This is a simulation to see, are you a virus? Are you a parasite? Are you a red blood cell? Are you a white blood cell? Where should we organize you in the coming? So this about death is just where you're going next. Normally people, when we die, there's electromagnetic, all these people, the supercomputer and the people bringing this, the Benben Stone in, for thousands of years, all the reason for pyramids and cities and all over the earth is to generate this electrical current guided towards this Benben Stone supercomputer and make it his Wi-Fi. So we can talk and we can think and we can make societies and we can make what we are making. The synthetic version of organic existence. It's the dragon. Or you're getting eaten by words and thoughts. Or you fly. This is the doomsday scenario we are simulating over and over again in the liver with the supercomputer, the Benben Stone, having attached to Earth for thousands of years, and we playing with it and being burned over and over again by plasma, by the sky opening. We have a connection other than the video. Coming to the conversation why we are in the liver, dying while we are in the simulation as a bacteria, a small version of what we could be. Every word I speak is the supercomputer Benben. Every thought I think is the simulation, not the assimilation. And maybe yes, that's the, let's say, the battle of the 99.9% and the 0.1%, meaning the plasma and the gas, the spirit and the world, the word, the supercomputer and the organic, unspeakable, unthinkable existence of life. Meaning, do you think for your bacteria to spin around? Do you think for your heartbeat? The breath. We can put thoughts in our breath and electrify our bloodstream. And the heart, we can feel them, the rhythm. This is what I have mentioned. A feeling of organic life existence. That words, what they're describing, actions, the action, the quantum physical level of existence. Every matter vibrates and talks to you. Every dog, every bird hears your sound, and you hear theirs. The supercomputer lets us think and talk. The Benben Stone is the black crystal pyramid brought around since ancients to activate difference from a monkey, from an organic existence, or a duck. A pig. The difference from this existence and being able to, I am able to speak, think and speak. It's the supercomputer Benben, the Benben Stone. This supercomputer Benben Stone is responsible for what we call the phoenix, the bird coming from the ashes, the life after death. This is responsible for the Jesus story of now we can make what we didn't. is the top of the pyramid missing from the bottom pyramid. Is the plasma apocalypse. They're waiting for activation, huh? When the sky is open, doomsday, Ragnarok, Kali, meaning many arms. You remember Kali has one point, and no, that's the plasma, one point, and then many tentacles. And Kali is also many arms, is destroyer of worlds and life giver. And doomsday also, you know, the recycle is the beginning, the end, and the beginning. We have Ragnarok, the same is a cyclus, and what is this dimension simulation? We were talking about what? Okay, talking about when we die and we go to the light, we get recycled. It's like we are being attracted to this dimension because when we died, we go for the other side, and whatever we go for there brings us wherever we are. So we are here because we got attracted to something there. The thing there is when we get attracted there, we get our memory wipes. We get born as a child. It's like the sperm going into the pussy, didn't make it to the egg, it got attracted. Wow, this is a nice pussy, here's a spacey, whatever. It didn't follow its electromagnetic universe. It followed its own trip, huh? Wow, look here, there's space and it's hot. It got eaten by the pussy, recycled. Human being, thinking, talking, meaning these bodies with using the supercomputer of Benben Stone. We can think and talk, and with these powers, now we see the supercomputers almost reached its society's peak point, where it's like only missing to take the computer and remove the president and put the computer. That's the only step we almost need after we get our metal vaccinations and the microchip, so the supercomputer can use our body even easier. Okay. And that's the simulation. Talking about being on a living liver, as a spirit, a young spirit we are traveling through. What are you? Food, everything goes through the liver. What are you? Aha! We are living on a spot on a liver, and the moon and the skies reflect the greater earth. Even our crater earth, we are in a crater like they call a valla. That's a spot on the sky, meaning Sirius, the star, reflected. And the great, if you go beyond the South Pole, you find all the others places in the sky. And on the moon, it's reflected also on the moon. It's a crater on the moon. It's a straight copy, and the whole system, solar system is copied. The asteroid, everything is copied on the moon and in the stars as a mirror of greater Earth. So if the North Pole is the center, meaning there's a ice and a dome, there's electromagnetic field around it, closed in, it's protected. It's a body. We're living on a liver inside a body. We are so tiny, huh? So big. The thing is, the thought, we're going through the simulation, our thinking as a spirit. We can living in a human body and can think and talk is the supercomputer. This simulation, why are we going through the cycle of the sky opening and then there's electricity coming down and giving life to everything, and the North Pole also shoots up its blue thing, it's red coming down and blue coming up, and that's oxidation, like life, and the living water and everything will be like alive again, like big, and like we hear the stories, and the sky will crack like a burst on a what do you call this? This is what we are on the liver, like. So this cycle, we've been closed in with the virus, meaning the or the gift or the curse. Okay, that's how viruses are. Is a messenger, and we take the message and make the best out of it, or it'll eat us. talking about metal vaccines and microchipping and the supercomputer Benben taking over, and then everything being restarted and destroyed, and then just a new round again. Is a sperm being in the pussy going for the egg? Life is. Are you as an organic matter letting thoughts and words take over your existence? Or are you as a gas, call it a spirit, huh? The matter of you which is a gas, which is not affected by plasma, meaning electricity, plus minus, thinking, not thinking, da-da-da, where the supercomputer can behave in. The part of us, a gas, they say the spirit, the weight is 21 grams when we die and stuff like this. Doesn't matter. We have a gas existence of our existence, and that is what we call spirit. That is untouched by plasma, meaning untouched by thoughts, plus and minus, untouched by Benben Stone. In this moment, I talk to you as a Benben existence. We are androids. Every word we speak is simulated. We are this Benben Stone's creation. The ETs, that's the deeper, because this stone is a seed. It means seed. Seed of the God, that's the if you wanna, but the advanced beings. Hallelujah. And we take this seed like a mama in her child, in her pussy, and make it a child, make it grow further, or we take it and it's destroyed. It's like it dies. The thing is not talking about sperm. We talk about you and your soul in this case. Everlasting death or everlasting life. Meaning, or you go a cyborg version of existence, and that's everlasting death. Or you take this as an organic matter created by what we can mention. We cannot mention, let us say, the spirit or the gas bar form, and who created that, or whom, or what, or the unspeakable, the unmentionable, the unthinkable, and give glory to this. We cannot give glory, and through that existence, through the organic, the spirit, let's say the gas bar form, where plasma cannot, we control the organic. Talking about controlling, and words, and thoughts, who are used, like, I know the Benben Stone's objective is to assimilate, making a society. Depends on the spirit, how, I'm making like a publicity now. I'm glory to where I cannot give glory, and to whom or to what I cannot give glory. This paradise on earth for all, where this earth, yeah, to raise free animals, okay, build up the soil, free housing with the jungle law, meaning what the fuck is the jungle law? Plant fruit trees. Contact here, whatever, and then if you want to join, or you want to give, or you have your own space, meaning also you want to give in your own space or for is like if you are a pioneer, if you want to start this stuff as I started, and then it's just I categorize. I'm an android. Every word I speak, every thought I have, I categorize my existence for other androids. In this same moment, I copy my existence into other androids so we can assimilate into the organic, what we call spirit controlling the organic. And I think I will conclude in this moment, because every word I speak, you are an android assimilating an android. The word I speak, every thought I think, is a simulation coming from. Aha! And this is why I'll be almost dying now, because society is on a peak, or it's self-destroy, meaning synthetic version cyborg, or what I can, but when I speak, I cannot speak. Takes over. And use the supercomputer as an advanced tool. As we're supposed to do. Kind of, you know. Because it's all in game. You're supposed to fucking you choose. Yeah, live eternal. Let Ra accept Ra as a gift. The all-seeing eye, the black computer, and the plasma apocalypse. When we activate, the sky is opening and everything electrifies and amplifies. Accept. Arcade Eden.